Hey, this is Tiff with Babies and Kids, and I was doing some blog hopping yesterday and I saw a really fun vlog that's going around. And what it is basically different people from different parts of the country will obviously say things different because that's where you grew up and what you grew up around. And so there's a list of words and a bunch of questions, and it's really been fun to see how people pronounce things and what they think certain things are. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pronounce the list of words and answer the questions. And I'm actually from Idaho. I was born and raised there, and I moved to Utah about 2.5 years ago. I only moved about 4.5 hours south, but I've noticed that a lot of the talk per se is the same down here as it was up in Idaho. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up this list and pronounce it. And it is ant, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, cot. So that's how you would say that in Idaho, I guess. I don't know. Or / Utah. Then here are the questions that we're supposed to answer. The first one is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Growing up, if we went to do this, it was called either toilet papering or TPing. So if somebody said they got TP'd or toilet papered, you'd automatically know, what that is. The next one is, what is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? So I grew up calling these a couple different things just because my mom told me one thing. I think some other kids at school told me another thing. But if you know anything about Idaho, it's known for potatoes, right? So one name that I grew up knowing what it was a potato bug, but I also heard people call it a roly-poly. So I would really say it has two names, a potato bug or a roly-poly. The bubbly carbonated drink, up in Idaho it was called pop. We always called it, we needed a pop growing up. Down here in Utah I notice it's called soda more often, but it's still a pop to me. If I need a pop, I know what I'm talking about at least. The next question is, what do you call gym shoes? Sneakers, I guess. The next one is, what do you say to address a group of people? This is a really random question. I don't know. Hey everybody? I don't know. I almost don't know how to answer that question. The next one is, what do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? That would be a daddy long leg. And what do you call your grandparents? I call both my grandparents just grandma and grandpa on both sides. Actually, only met my mom's parents once, but my grandparents we called grandma and grandpa. It's a little different. My kids, to kind of give them the variation to know like that grandma and grandpa are two different sets or like 4 different people. They call my husband's parents grandma and grandpa, and then my parents they call puppy and papa. The puppy name has a story behind it, but they call my dad papa. The next one is, what do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? A shopping cart? And what do you call it when rain falls when the sun is shining? I have no idea. I don't even know what that's called. And then the next one is, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? We always called it a remote control. And I think that's the end of the questions. So that's what you would say if you were from Idaho / Utah.